Hello and welcome back to my channel, and on this particular lesson we're going to be talking about sharing and collaborating. So this is part 3 of getting started with Google Docs, and I've got my previous Google Doc that I had from the other two videos already open. I've got some content already added to it, and I'm going to go into share and collaborate. So right from within this document I can go to share, and a lot of times that's where most people start is they share a document right away after they've started editing. And so quite simply, all I have to do is add someone's name, and I'm going to add my supervisor in here because I know he'll play along with me a little bit. Hopefully he catches this. Can add and edit. Just making a video tutorial on sharing and collaborating. Please play along. There we go. So now I say that he can comment, he can view, or he can edit. So I'm going to make sure that he can edit, and I'm going to hit send. Now if I hit advanced, there's some other things that you can do. You send a copy to yourself, prevent editors from changing access and adding new people, disable options to download, print, and copy. We'll get into changing ownership a little bit later, as there is a way to do that for the K-12 people, not for anyone outside of the K-12 network. So I'm going to click on send. Alright, and he just, I'm sure, received that. The other way to do that is to go into Google Docs itself, and let's go actually Google Drive itself. And whether you're on a folder or on a document, doesn't matter. Here's my second one. If I right mouse click on here or click on the share example here, so there's more than one way to do this. If I click on share, I can also type in, and I'm not going to do it on this one, but I'm going to add note and then send. The other way you can do this is if I want to share, this is a fun way to do this. I can change who's got access to this. And this is something that's very important, and I've sent out emails to the whole district on this before, but when you have link sharing, basically specific people here have to be mentioned, but throughout here, anyone who can get to this link can edit it, and there are some people who do that. Anyone with the link, anyone in the state South Dakota K-12 data center, so that'd be yeah, that would be like state level people, and then anyone with the link. So anyone I shouldn't say state. I believe anyone can. This is findable. This is not where you have to have something specific. So let's continue on with this. And then if I send this, I can also send the link. Let's cancel this. If I get a shareable link, I can send this in an email. So I've copied this to the clipboard, I go into my Outlook, I send an email to everyone, and here's the link. Anyone with the link can edit it. So there we go. So let's open this up. Another way to do this is if I've already shared something out. So here's for example, and I want to change this ownership. If I click on share, once it's already been shared out there, now I can click on advanced, and I can find Mr. Christofferson. Now I can change him to the owner, which then takes me out of ownership, and he can actually block me out of the document that I originally started. So just kind of something to keep in mind when doing that. So let's move on to collaboration. I'm going to open up a document, or I'll go back, in fact I already had that open. And here you can see the changes that I've had to it. Now up in this mode there's editing mode, but there's also suggesting and viewing. Suggested mode or suggesting mode is something where someone can go in and say there is, I can click on here and I put an S, and so that's a suggestion, and I can reply to this saying, isn't it planes? And then you could check the movie, which is My Fair Lady. If you didn't know that, I click reply. And so there's suggesting. So I'll go back in editing mode, but you can still see that I had a suggestion on there. So that's that for that. I'm going to I'm going to move on to the next one, which will be printing and downloading files, and then we'll get into part 5 actually, which is an extra one with some of the extras like special formatting like columns and everything else. So thanks so much for watching as always, and look forward to the next video.